Have you ever heard of someone so lucky, or maybe unlucky, that they seem to defy fate itself? This is the story of Violet Jessop, a woman whose life at sea was so remarkable, she earned the nickname Miss Unsinkable. She was an ocean liner stewardess and nurse who survived not one, not two, but three of the most infamous shipwrecks of the early 20th century, all involving the supposedly indestructible Olympic-class sister ships. Born in Argentina to Irish immigrants in 1887, Violet's life was a story of survival from the very beginning. As a child, she was diagnosed with tuberculosis and given just months to live. But against all odds, she made a full recovery. This incredible resilience would define the rest of her life. After her father passed away, her family moved to England. To help support them, Violet decided to become a stewardess on the grand ocean liners, just like her mother. Her career at sea began in 1908. Soon, she was working for the prestigious White Star Line. In 1911, she was serving aboard the RMS Olympic, the largest civilian ship of its time. During one voyage, the Olympic collided with a British warship, the HMS Hawke. The collision tore a massive hole in the Olympic's hull, yet the ship managed to make it back to port. This was Violet Jessop's first taste of major maritime disaster, and she had survived. Just a year later, in 1912, Violet was transferred to the Olympic's brand new, even more magnificent sister ship, the RMS Titanic. Despite the close call on the Olympic, she was thrilled to be part of the maiden voyage of a vessel everyone was calling unsinkable. We all know how that story ends. On that fateful night, when the Titanic struck an iceberg and began its slow, chilling descent into the icy Atlantic, Violet was on deck. She helped passengers who didn't speak English understand the crew's instructions and get to the lifeboats. She was eventually ordered into Lifeboat 16. Just as it was being lowered, a ship's officer handed her a baby to look after. After a terrifying night adrift in the freezing darkness, she and the other survivors were rescued by the RMS Carpathia. Once safely aboard the rescue ship, a woman, presumably the baby's mother, rushed up, grabbed the child from Violet's arms, and disappeared into the crowd without a single word. You would think that surviving two of the most significant ship accidents in history would be enough to make anyone want to stay on dry land forever. But not Violet Jessop. When World War I broke out, she put her skills to use as a nurse for the British Red Cross. Her new post? The third of the Olympic-class sister ships, the HMHS Britannic, now converted into a floating hospital. In 1916, while sailing in the Aegean Sea, the Britannic hit a German mine. The explosion was devastating, and the massive ship began to sink with terrifying speed. Violet was in the dining hall when the blast occurred. As the ship went down, she managed to jump into a lifeboat, but disaster struck again. The lifeboat was being pulled into the Britannic's still-spinning propellers. Thinking fast, Violet leaped from the boat into the water. In the chaos, she struck her head hard on the ship's keel. Despite this serious head injury, she was pulled from the water by another lifeboat. She had survived. The Britannic, a ship even larger than the Titanic, sank in just 55 minutes. Years later, Violet would complain of chronic headaches, and a doctor's visit revealed she had actually fractured her skull during the escape and never realized it. Violet Jessop, the woman who had been aboard all three Olympic-class ships during their worst moments, had once again cheated death. She later joked that the thing she was most upset about losing on the Britannic was her toothbrush. After the war, incredibly, she returned to the sea. Her career spanned a remarkable 42 years, during which she sailed all over the world, circumnavigating the globe twice. Finally, she retired to a quiet cottage in Suffolk, England, where she spent her days gardening and raising chickens. She passed away peacefully in 1971 at the age of 83. Violet Jessop's story is almost too incredible to be true. It's a powerful testament to the strength of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable terror. Some might see her as a jinx, a bad omen for any ship she boarded. Others might see her as a guardian angel, a symbol of hope and survival against all odds. Whatever you believe, there's no denying that Miss Unsinkable was one of the most extraordinary people to ever sail the seven seas. Her legacy isn't just about surviving disasters. It's about her unwavering courage to keep going back to the life she loved, no matter the risks. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible tales from history.